Hey everyone, this is Ken back with Project V episode 4. Now what's great about this, we got a ton of cool stuff going on. We got a bunch of new projects to build and it's going to be pretty epic. I'm really excited about this. So, let's begin. We're going to get down to it, and over here I just empty out this entire section in the previous episode. And what I've decided to build is a pumpkin and melon farm. We're going to build this right here. So you know what? Let's get down to digging. We got to make some holes. And I've actually made a tutorial on this. So if you guys want to check it out, I'm going to put a link in the description. And yeah, you could do it. So check it out. We digged about 2 holes. I actually made the design twice as big, just for more efficiency, and I wanted to get more items involved in this entire system, and quite frankly, this is a big project. So we're going to be making stuff huge. And I guess based on the location, it's looking pretty good. I like it. We got the stuff here. Now let's start getting the items together to build this. So we're going to need some repeaters, redstone, a few comparators, and of course, a redstone torch. We're definitely going to need some hoppers. I mean, come on. Let's keep it real. We need it. So let's begin. We're going to place some blocks right over here in this section at one point. It's looking nice, but you know what? Let's delete that. We're going to have to lay down some comparators and a block in front of it. And behind it, let's add some torches. Now on top of that, we're going to add some blocks with some repeaters in front of it, just so they can be activated to activate the rails. Now the cool thing is, once you add rails on top of hoppers, the rails won't stop the hoppers from processing stuff. Now check it out. We're going to add a long length of blocks over here because that's where we got to put the rails at. Add a torch behind that and a block on top of that, but I haven't done it yet. You know what? Let's start working on the rail system. Shit, I didn't even get to decide if this actually fits right. Alright, that's not a good sign. Now, if you notice, when you place the rails directly straight and they go straight, when you add rails next to it, they'll go the opposite direction. Now, for some reason, rails act really funny in Minecraft. And I actually placed this all the wrong direction. So we're going to have to delete this and replace the entire system. Oh, that sucks. Alright, so, bam, let me fast forward it a bit, skip like a few hours, and this is what we got. We got a fully loaded system going in the right direction. And it looks good. Quite frankly, I think this actually looks better than what I had laid out before. So we're going to place some blocks and we're going to repeat the same exact thing we just did before. Most likely I'm going to fast forward it just so we get back to the rails. Alright, so let me add this there. Repeat the same thing on the opposite end. Alright, so I just skipped it, and as you notice, once you place the rails, they're supposed to go the opposite direction. See, so when you lay down the other rail, they all go straight line and in a straight line. Because the other method I had, it would have took me ages to fix that. Now, this is the end result. We got all the rails down, and the system is looking really nice. Look at that. We got the rails going straight across, all lit up. It's like Christmas all over. All right. Now, let me fast forward this a little more. Bam! This is what we got. I just added the pistons, well, the sticky pistons, with the wood, the spruce wood, and the home mechanism on top. So let me activate it and see how this works. Now, yes, I did create a little delay on one side and the other, but I mean, they work in perfect sync. Now, you probably noticed on the left there was a little bit of lag, but don't worry about it. It's just because I'm actually building this on the PS4. But on PC, this will work beautifully. Now, quite frankly, I created this twice because I wanted one section to be all melons and the other section, of course, as you can see, all pumpkins. Now I just finished planting. That actually took me quite some time. And it came out beautiful. Look at this. You can't lie. It did came out pretty nice. Pretty epic. I'm really excited about this. It came out nice. Let me ask you guys. You guys ever build something and it came out better than what you expected? Like you really wasn't expecting it to look that good, but it just came out that good? That's what happened. Look at that. The amount of items we're going to get in this system alone is crazy. So check this out. We got to connect this to the main system that's right there with the wheats, or the potatoes and carrots. And that main system is connected to the storage system in the back there. I don't know if you saw it. So check it out. I digged the hole, I planted the ice, and I had everything, laid out smoothly. And as you can see, all these hoppers are connected into this very small item elevator. See, we got the torch in the back. It's only about two dispensers up. It means it's small as hell, but it works. It means exactly what we want. Now, right now, we're going to cover the little section up right here with some dirt. Perfect. And the reason I have that dispenser going upwards is because we're going to place a bucket of water on top of that. So let's place it right here in the front. So when the items they shoot right into that water flow. Now to extend that, all you have to do is put a half slab in front of that block on the top section, and then another block of water right into the whole system itself. We're going to cover that up real quick. And you know what? Let's get a stairs of spruce wood and place it right there. Now we're going to get some dirt and cover the rest of the section up so you guys never knew it existed. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty smooth, guys. You can't lie. I like that. Discreet, silent, but deadly. Alright, so check this out. I'm going to place some spruce wood stairs right in front of these torches to extend it outwards. And we're going to place the same thing on top and then kind of wrap it around the entire system. Now, the reason I'm using spruce wood is for the simple fact that the wheat farm and potato carrot farm in the back has spruce wood as well. And because we're kind of dealing with fruits, I feel that it gives it more of that natural look and it kind of flows nicely with the system right next to it. Now, let's get some half slabs. We're going to place that on top and just cover the entire section up to make it perfectly in sync. Look at that. It came out nice. Da-da-da. Alright, keep in mind we only did one side. So, cover that up too. We don't want to show any of this redstone. Awesome. So we just did one side. I'm going to fast forward it a little bit. And we're going to start working on the other side. But before we do that, I want to let you guys know we're going to create a little frame. So we're going to add 2 spruce wood and a cobblestone there. And extend the spruce wood all the way on top on the edges. You see? Alright, I like that. Now the reason I'm doing that is because I actually did that on the barn. And on the storage system. And it came out pretty nice. So we're trying to keep the same pattern. And create a nice sense of flow going on. Add some spruce wood on top. Let's do it again. We're going to twice it up on the middle. And let's continue filling up the rest of the gap and finishing off this roof. Alright, it's nighttime. We're actually done with the whole system. It took me a little longer than expected, but it came out pretty nice. Look at that. That's nice. Now, I did add a fence all around it. And the fence came out pretty cool. Now, the simple fact I add the fence is one, because it looks... Well, it looks nice. I love it. I love how it looks and kind of brings everything together. And 2, it keeps the animals out. I mean, quite frankly, the animals, not for nothing, are a royal pain. And they tend to mess up all the crops. So I didn't want them to mess up any of these seeds and mess up the whole system. So, kudos for that. Now let's get some lily pads. We're gonna cover this little water section up with some lily pads, because you don't want to fall in that. And not for nothing, it's gonna really bring it in together. I mean, I think it's gonna look pretty cool. Look at that. Yeah, I like that. Not too shabby. All right. So check it out. Now we got this entrance here. Now I don't want to place a regular fence, so I decided to go with a fence gate. I'm gonna double it up. Look at that. Now the whole point I placed that there is so that it can look a little more natural and give a more natural feel to the entire design, and it gives a nice cool flow to it. Now it's daylight time, as you can see. Looking epic. I love it. Look at that. That's awesome. You can literally get over 120 pumpkins and anywhere between 360 to over 800 plus slices of watermelon in this entire system. That is awesome. I mean, that's a lot of stuff for just ground level, and it doesn't even look that big. Look at that. Now here's the tutorial. I actually made this tutorial. I'm going to put it in the description. It's actually half the side. All you have to do is really just extend it if you want the same exact system I just made. But trust me, the system works perfectly, and you don't even need sticky pistons. So from the looks of it, it came out great. I extended the ground a little more to the right, and it's looking beautiful. Now we got this section over here that we got to start building on. Now I'm going to move about 6 blocks to the left, at least away from it. And what I want to create is a sugarcane farm. Now I personally think a sugarcane farm would be perfect right next to the pumpkins and melons. Just for the simple fact they're pretty much automatic, and you don't have to do much planting after you activate the system. So we're going to place some sticky pistons. I'm going to fast forward the system just a little bit. Alright, look at that. We got all the pistons down packed. We got the whole layout set up, and I want to create the mechanism. Now we're going to add 2 sticky pistons going the opposite direction and a redstone block in front of it. The reason for that is because of the new update, all you need is to activate the top piston, because it's also going to activate the bottom one. Now you're probably wondering what the hell I'm talking about. Now check this out. The new update, I found out that when one piston is activated and there's one next to it, that other piston is going to get activated as well. See? The cool thing is, once you turn it off, look at that. They all turn off in sync. Now I created the water path to connect to the main system, which is right next to the potatoes and carrots. And as you can see, it looks nice. I mean, super automatic. Let's activate it. Oh, that was hot. We got all the spruce wood shooting off at the same time. That was cool. You can't lie. Let's try it one more time. I love it. That's cool. I like that. Now check it out. This water flow system is connected to the main system all the way to the end. You see over here? Now this system is also connected to the storage system in the back. Now you're probably wondering, will the items disappear? No. It generally takes about 5 minutes for an item that's kind of floating to disappear, and the time it travels from this section all the way down to the storage, it takes less than a minute. So you're good. 2 thumbs up for that. You're straight. So check it out. I just finished adding the roof. I kind of made it the same pattern as the pumpkin and melon farm. And if you look inside, it looks amazing. Now I did change the lever to a button, considering we just need 1 pulse. And 2, it looks great. I mean, I think the button looks way better. And not for nothing, this came out amazing. I love it. Now check this out. We're going to build a secondary slaughterhouse. Right here, right next to it. We're going to replicate the same one right next to it. So, let me fast forward this a bit. And we're going to build the basic layout. I'm going to show you how this looks like. So check it out. Alright, you're probably wondering what that huge hole is in the middle. And that huge hole is for the industrial 30 furnace system that I created. Now I do have a tutorial on that as well, and I will be putting that in the description, so not to worry. But this is pretty much a replica of the one next to it because they both have the same system. So let's start building the system. It's lots of builds, so I'm going to fast forward it a little bit. Alright, let's get some blocks. We're definitely going to need some furnaces and, of course, a whole bunch of stuff. And let's start cracking to it. Get some redstone dust, repeaters, and let's start. Awesome. So check it out. This is how it looks underneath everything. I mean, it's a huge furnace, and the cool thing is it's 100% efficient, and it works in perfect synchronized motion in the sense that this thing is a powerhouse. The time it takes you to cook just one potato, you could cook 30 all at the same time. I mean, that's how bad it is. I mean, it's just phenomenal. And it's really not that hard to make. It's very compact. It's only about 8 wide. But that's because of the furnace or whatever. But don't worry, I have a tutorial. Check it out. You're going to be amazed. Look at that. That is awesome. And as you can see, I mean, it's very simple. I mean, I try to use the least amount of redstone in the entire design. So check it out. We just covered the entire roof. Well, in this case, the ground. And it looks beautiful. Now, you guys are wondering how deep did I dig? I actually digged about 7 to 8 blocks underground. Now, from the looks of it, it looks awesome. I mean, a pure replica, and it's looking badass. I love it. So what I decided to do was make one side a slaughterhouse for pigs, which will be over here. But today, we're going to be working on the slaughterhouse for cows. Now, I have a basic idea how I want to set this up. And it's going to be cool. So check this out. On the right over here, we're going to make a nice breeding system. Okay, I created something quite simple. I mean, I know they have a lot of systems online, and people have made designs where it's like an all-in-one package, 3 blocks wide. You could cook them, breed them, whatever. I'm not trying to do that. Like I said, I'm trying to make this as real as possible. So we're going to delete that. And we're going to fast forward a little bit, and this is what I came up with. Okay, we got 2 cows per section, and they're all, when they breed them, for example, when you start, give them the hay and they start mating, all the little babies are going to fall right into this section right here. All right, so let me show you firsthand how this works, okay? Let's get up here, and let's start breeding them. Look at that. We got the little hearts. How cute. Yeah, it's actually kind of funny, to be honest. I mean, that shit cracks me up. So check this out. We're going to start breeding them. All right, they don't want to breed. Fuck them. Let's go on to the next one. We're going to breed them up. Yeah, you guys are in love. Romance. Fantastic. What a little food could do, right? Thumbs up. So let's go underneath and check what we got. Look at that. We got like 5, 6 babies already. I mean, that was less than like a few seconds. That's crazy. So what we're going to have over here on the opposite end is the place where we're going to set up the cows. Now I'm going to create like 5 sections, and every 5 sections we're going to have like 1 spruce wood in the middle. Just to give it a little balance. But this side over here is going to be where the cows are going to be placed at for slaughtering. So I'm going to fast forward this a bit and kind of show you the end product of what I'm trying to do over here. So check it out. This is what we got. We got our workstation over here. We got a bunch of hay. I mean, that's pretty awesome. We got the industrial furnace system right underneath. We got the brewing spot right on the right. And, of course, the slaughter, our brewing section. When we got to, get some cows and, breed them. Sorry, I used the wrong word. But this is it, guys. I hope you guys like it. I mean, this came out phenomenal. I'm excited about this. 2 thumbs up for that. So check this out. I'm going to give you guys a airborne view, a bird eyes view of the entire place. Now, I've added a bunch of roads that I didn't explain, and I wanted to show you how I connected every system with roads. I mean, you can literally walk to every one of them with no issue. Now, I just want you guys to just give you guys a good layout of the entire system and how everything is connected. And this is what I've decided to do. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you could please leave a comment and subscribe. Thank you.